Hello, dear students. At the last lesson, we have spoken about architecture and about some architecture kinds. And today's theme is types of British houses. Write down the theme: types of British houses. Виды британских домов. Let's begin speaking about types of British houses. First of all, there are some questions. You should answer them after reading their information, introducing information about types of British houses. The first question: what types of building in Britain do you know? The second question: do we use such types in our country, and where? And the last question: do you like these types and why? Now let's speak about types of houses in Great Britain. The main types of English houses. There are a lot of kinds of British houses, and also, first of all, write the types of these houses. Пишем слова: a block of flats, a mansion, a bungalow, a cottage, a detached house, a terraced house, a semi-detached house, a farmhouse, a skyscraper, a caravan, a hut, and a chalet. Now, in the following slides, we will speak every one of these types. Let's begin. The first, it is a block of flats. A flat is part of a bigger building where all the flats share a front door. Pay attention to the picture. Also, if you don't know the meaning of this sentence, you should translate them. A flat это квартира, то есть квартирные дома. Also, in our country, a flat is a part of bigger building where all the flats share a front door. A detached house. What is it? A detached house is not joined to any other house. As in our villages and districts and our country, we also have our own house, and they are named in Great Britain as a detached house. A semi-detached house. A semi-detached house is a house which is joined to another house on one side. On one side, also you can see in this picture this kind of house. Also, we can see such houses in our country, in our village or district. A terraced house. Terraced house is a house which is part of a line of houses. It is a house which is joined to other houses on two sides. On two sides. С двух сторон. And two sides. Pay attention to the picture. A mansion is a large and impressive house. The large house of a wealthy person. Mansion. As a castle, pay attention to the picture. These kinds of house is named as a mansion. A cottage is a small house, usually of only one story. It is a small, modest house at a lake, mountain resort, and so on, etc. Owned or rented as a vacation home. We also have cottages in our country. And as for the cottage in Great Britain, they are small as a vacation home. A caravan. A caravan is a vehicle equipped for living in, typically towed, буксируемая by a car, and used for holidays. We can see such caravans in our country also, but very seldom. Very seldom. Such kinds of caravans is usually used in Great Britain and also in United States of America. As for our country, it's very seldom. A farmhouse. A farmhouse is a house attached to a farm as the dwelling from which the farm is managed. In this picture, you can see that it is a very big house. Also, in our countries, we can see such houses. Farmhouse. A hut. What is it? A hut is a small or humble dwelling of simple construction, especially one made of natural materials, as of logs or grass. Very interesting. Pay attention to this painting, to the picture. У нас может это называться шалашом. As for the history, что касается истории, первоначально первобытные люди использовали такие шалаши. They used such huts. A bungalow. A bungalow is a house that usually has only one story. Story is a floor, the same. The synonym of this word. Story is a floor. То есть это одноэтажный дом. A skyscraper. Skyscraper is very tall building with many stories. Such buildings are very beautiful, and also they have very interesting architecture, construction, and they are very high. A chalet. A chalet is a small wooden house, especially in a mountain area or a holiday camp. Such clothes we can see also in our country. Chalet. We had we have spoken all kinds of British holidays, and you should uh, remember them and also answer the questions. Our lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.